Hello everyone, it's me again, it's Michelle. Welcome to my Black Pinups YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be starting a new series called Did You Know? And it's basically a new series of what a lot of people have taken as truth and fact and what it really isn't. So for example, everyone believes that Madam C.J. Walker was the first Black millionaire when it wasn't the truth. The truth was her mentor, Eddie Malone, was. I am not talking about that today, but that is what this series will be about. And a lot of did you know about who the first Black actress was in Hollywood and who was the first Black Hollywood director? No, it was not Tyler Perry or John Singleton. It was Oscar Micheaux. So that is what I will be talking about in the Did You Know series. And today I'm going to be talking about a costume designer. Her name is Zelda Wynn Valdes. Now I have written about her. She was a Black lady and she was the costume designer for Playboy. Yes, she designed the Playboy Bunny costume, the most famous costume there is. But she also designed for Dorothy Dandridge and Mae West and Joyce Bryant. So today I'll be talking about her, and because I did write about her, I will be reading from my magazine, Black Pinups. It is the 18th issue right here. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I'm just going to give you like a little rundown of who she was and how did she get, just the key facts of everything. So here we go. So like I said, she has designed for Joyce Bryant. She's also designed for Dorothy Dandridge, Ella Fitzgerald, as well as the Playboy Bunny costume. And she got her start, well, she was born on June 28th, 1905, and it was in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. And she started her career by studying her grandmother and her uncle, and they worked in her uncle's tailoring shop in White Plains, New York. And she worked in a high-end boutique as a stock girl, and she worked her way to selling and also and also making alterations and becoming the shop's first Black sales clerk and tailor. So in 1948, she opened up her first shop on Broadway in New York City, which was major back then. And she was the first of her era. She was the first person to do that. And her boutique was called Chez Zelda, which means House of Zelda in French. And it was on Broadway on 158th Street. And later, she moved her store down to Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan, on West 57th Street. And the same year, she dressed the entire bridal party for Marie Ellington, who was soon to be Nat King Cole's wife. So she was very talented to work with someone that was associated to Nat King Cole. That just shows you how incredible her designs were to get noticed by the soon-to-be Miss Nat King Cole. And so her work was so impeccable that she started to work for Mae West, by way of the movie industry. And she also did designs for Eartha Kitt, Josephine Baker, Ella Fitzgerald, Dorothy Dandridge, like I said before, and Sarah Vaughan. She was also the founder of the National Association of Fashion Accessory Designers, which was an industry group to help promote design professionals. And so in 1960, Hugh Hefner, who was the editor-in-chief and founder of Playboy magazine, asked Zelda to design the first Playboy Bunny costume. And as we all know, it's complete with cufflinks and bunny ears and the bow tie and the one-piece bodysuit. And this costume is very famous. It's just a famous staple. We see it every Halloween, we see it in movies, and we all know what that costume is. We all know that it's the Playboy Bunny costume. And it was also in the movie Legally Blonde in 2001, starring Reese Witherspoon. So in 1970, African-American choreographer Arthur Mitchell, who created a training school for African-American for the ballet company, called the Dance Theater of Harlem and asked Zelda to design costumes for his company. And by 1992, she would design costumes for 82 productions. That's how great she was. And when her business closed in 1989, she continued to work for the Dance Theater of Harlem until her death at the age of 96 in 2001. So that shows you how incredible she is. I recently posted this story on my Instagram, and it got up to almost 1,000 likes. That's how well known that Playboy bunny costume is, and that is how fascinated people are with her costume designing. I mean, I'm going to show you better pictures, but look at this. Isn't it beautiful, her work? I really love Joyce Bryant's dresses from Zelda. Just beautiful. And what she did with Dorothy as well. So I will be showing you more pictures later on in the video. I just wanted to talk about that very quickly. And I think that she's a very inspiring woman, and I really hope that in years to come that she will continue to be talked about, because she's not really well known now. We all know the Playboy bunny costume, but we don't know the lady who's behind it. So I thought that I would write about that. And that is why I do what I do. I love to find hidden treasures like these and bring them to the forefront. And so I will continue doing that with my Did You Know series. And it's also just going to be talking about, you know, stars, you know, people that starred in TV shows or movies that a lot of people may not have known about, what their history was and what they have done and how they contribute to Black entertainment. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will have more coming up for you in my next video. Alright, everyone have a great day. Bye.